Picture this, a lighthouse on a cliff so remote that the ocean is basically the only neighbor. Now imagine sailing up to it. And the light is dead, no welcome, no smoke from the chimney. No movement in the windows. You force your way inside, and the first thing you notice is the silence and the clocks. The clocks are stopped. The beds look untouched. And the three men assigned to keep this place alive are simply gone. No bodies, no goodbyes, no explanation. This is the true mystery of the Flannan Isles. The night 3 lighthouse keepers disappeared, and the sea kept their secret. The Flannan Isles sit off the west coast of Scotland. Hard rock, steep drops, and water that can turn violent in minutes. In 1899, a new lighthouse was built on the island of Eilean Mor to guide ships through dangerous waters. By December 1900, 3 men were on duty there: James Duckett, the principal keeper; Thomas Marshall, assistant keeper; and Donald MacArthur, the occasional keeper filling in for another man on leave. They were experienced, trained, reliable, so when they vanished, it wasn't just strange, it was impossible. Mid-December 1900, a passing ship logs something wrong. The lighthouse light isn't shining in bad weather. That alone is terrifying because a lighthouse is not optional. It's the one thing between ships and death. The Northern Lighthouse Board prepares a relief trip, but the sea refuses to cooperate. Storms delay everything. Days pass. And out there on that rock in the Atlantic, 3 men are alone. The lighthouse tender Hesperus can't reach the island until December 26th because of the weather. When they arrive, they try the basics: signal, call out, fire a flare, nothing. So one man goes ashore. Relief keeper Joseph Morin climbs up toward the lighthouse compound, and the deeper he goes, the worse it gets. The gates are closed, the main door is closed. Inside no men, the beds are unmade, the clocks are stopped, and the lighthouse looks like someone left in a hurry, but not like a robbery. Not like a fight? Then they notice a detail that makes seasoned seamen go cold. A set of oilskin storm gear has been left behind, meaning at least one keeper stepped into brutal weather without proper protection. That's not normal. That indicates desperation. A telegram is sent to headquarters. The message is blunt: a dreadful accident. The 3 keepers have disappeared. No sign of life. The clock stopped, suggesting it happened about a week earlier. And now the question changes from, where are they? To, what could remove 3 grown men from an island? Without leaving a trace, searches begin. The island is scoured. On December 29th, Northern Lighthouse Board Superintendent Robert Muirhead arrives to investigate. He personally knew the missing men. What he finds outside is the part that feels like the ocean signed its name. Damage near the western landing area was described as shocking, hard to believe unless you saw it. This matters because landing stages were where supplies were hauled up and where a single, rogue wave could turn a routine task into a death sentence. Muirhead's conclusion points to a grim possibility. 2 men likely went down toward the landing, and the third may have rushed out after them, improperly dressed, breaking lighthouse rules by leaving the light unattended. So what happened? Maybe it was fast, maybe it was violent. Maybe it was one wave that didn't just hit, it erased. Over the years, stories grew: whispers about ghosts, sea monsters, and secret enemies. But the most plausible explanations are still terrifying, because they're real. Theory 1, a rogue wave took them. A credible idea is the keepers were swept away while dealing with something at the landing area, possibly securing equipment or supplies when the sea surged unexpectedly. If one man fell, the other 2 may have tried to save him, and the ocean doesn't negotiate. Theory 2, a chain reaction of human decisions. If the weather was worsening, panic could have turned one bad choice into 3, especially if someone rushed out to help, leaving gear behind. Even the official investigation noted rule-breaking implied by the scene. Theory 3, the mystery expanded. Because the truth is incomplete. The hard part is simple: no bodies were found. And the sea is the greatest evidence destroyer on Earth. That gap between likely and proven is exactly where legends are born. Here's the detail that sticks with people. This wasn't one man disappearing. It was 3, not in a city, not in a war, not in the dark, on an island where the lighthouse was the only job. And the only reason anyone would be there. And the lighthouse itself kept working afterward years later. It was automated, but the reputation of that place never recovered. Because every time the wind hits that cliff, it sounds like the sea is still finishing the story. So what do you think happened on Eilean Mor, a rogue wave? A desperate rescue attempt? Or something we still haven't considered? Drop your theory in the comments. And if you want more true mysteries the world still can't fully explain, subscribe to Secrets You Never Knew. Because the next story might be even darker.